Murder of apartheid activists who've been etched into history as the Cradock Four. The families of Fort Galata, Matthew Goniwe, Sicelo Mhlauli and Sparrow Mkhonto are one step closer to justice. Justice Minister Ronald Lamola has promised to bring the protracted investigation to a conclusion by the 2nd of December. The families of the men recently turned to the courts in a bid to hold those who were complicit responsible for the crimes. Well, the respondents include several high-ranking former members of the apartheid government who sat in State Security Council meetings, among them former President F.W. de Klerk. Well, for more on the latest developments, we're joined by lawyer Tim Smit of Cliffe Dekker Hofmeyr, who's representing the four families. Tim, thanks so much for joining us. It's been 36 years. Are the families finally hopeful that there is light and that the minister will keep to his promise and bring them one step closer to closure by the 2nd of December?
Indeed, Annika, it does appear that there is some light at the end of the tunnel here. So if I could just recap where we started and where we've come to in relation to the ongoing legal proceedings. The application proceedings themselves, as we know, were instituted in July 2021. And in terms of those proceedings, our clients have sought an order declaring the ongoing failure or refusal of the South African Police Service and NPA to finalise investigations and make a decision regarding the kidnapping, torture and murders of the Cradock Four, unlawful and inconsistent with the Constitution, as well as an order compelling the South African Police Service to finalise the investigations and for the NPA to make a decision, and then reviewing and setting aside the National Prosecuting Authority's failure or refusal to make a prosecutorial decision. So in terms of those proceedings, as you've said, there are 16 separate respondents, the first 4 of which have opposed the application. The 4 that have opposed the application are the National Director of Public Prosecutions, the Minister of Justice and Correctional Services, National Commissioner of the South African Police Service and the Minister of Police. The remaining respondents, being those who are implicated, who our clients believe are implicated in the matter, have appointed their own attorneys, but they do not intend to oppose the present application proceedings. So included in our application, which we launched, was a request, which is standard in these matters, that the NPA delivers the record, which is the subject matter on which the NPA will rely when making its decision. Now, the record, which is due in terms of Rule 53 of the Rules of Court, fell due for delivery on the 20th of September. And the National Prosecuting Authority, unfortunately, did not deliver the record on that date. And so our clients were again forced to bring an interlocutory application to compel the National Director of Public Prosecutions to deliver the record. That record, as I've said, fell due on the 20th of September, and we were required to launch our application on the 23rd of September. Given the history of the matter, our clients were very concerned that it was going to be much of the same, and that the matter was just, and the investigations were just going to be further delayed and obstructed. And so we were instructed by our clients to address a letter to the Judge President of the Gauteng Division of the High Court, the Honourable Judge President Mlambo. And in that letter, we raised our concerns and asked that the Judge President case manage this matter so that any delays were then dealt with by the court as and when they occurred. During a recent case management meeting, that was when the counsel for the South African Police Service and the National Director of Public Prosecutions provided an undertaking that the investigations would be finalised and that a decision would be made by the 2nd of December.
Okay.
So as it stands, our clients are waiting with bated breath for that date.
Tim, it's common cause, really, that the Cradock Four were assassinated by security police in 1985. What's the latest investigation into their deaths, and why is I think it's the Special Investigations Unit, or it was called that, within the NPA, that was set up ages ago to investigate apartheid-era crimes, taking so long to bring this to some kind of conclusion?
It is a mystery to us all. We've certainly done what we can to assist in providing whatever information we could find, but there is no explanation that we are aware of as to why it is taking so long. it would be speculative on our part, so I'd rather not get into that. But as matters stand, we simply don't see a reason why the decision has not yet been taken.
All right, we'll wait until the 2nd of December for that decision. Thank you so much, Tim Smit, the lawyer representing the families of the Cradock Four.